You're chatting with your pals about season 9 the other day. Welcome, everyone. We've got a fantastic show today. We have two world heavyweight champions of comedy, television, and film, all the way from Letterkenny, Nathan Dales and Michelle Mylett.
Got a little trouser trauma? Was she fun or was she fungal? He gets puked between the floorboards and ain't coming out.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
So let's start. Season 9 starts with Michelle. Let's talk about this amazing rap.
Let's talk about it.
Did you help in writing the lyrics to this? And it just...
Yeah, no, I had nothing to do. That was all Jared Kiso. He had a very clear idea of how he wanted it to be. And then he just sort of sent it to me like about a month or two before we started filming, and he gave me kind of an inspiration video of the vibe. I don't know if you've seen like Eminem doing the freestyle about Trump, and he's like in the car garage and he's got his squad behind him, just like,
then who's gonna pay for his extravagant trips back and forth with his fam to his golf resorts and his mansions?
So that was like what we were. I mean, I'm not comparing myself to Eminem, let's be clear, but that was the inspo of tone, I suppose. And yeah, it was really fun. I was quite nervous about it, actually, but it was really fun.
Excellent. And Nathan, as well as Michelle, one of my favorite moments from season 9 is the old Mother Hutchins whistling bit. Yeah. The sheer comedic delivery and facial expressions are so good. So can Nathan, can you talk a little bit about that sequence?
Yeah, that was really, really very difficult to film to begin with, because it is, the content is what it is. And so it's going to make us laugh a whole bunch. But I really thought that I think, there's not a lot of times that Michelle and I, so Katie and Daryl, do like serious interacting when it's usually a lot of people around. But I thought the interactions between the two of us on that one, I kind of love, because of like the weird subtlety and awkward nature of it. I thought was just great. I had so much fun doing it, and I think it turned out really well. And it did take a long time to film because of the graphic nature of it and the hilarity and the giggles that are going to ensue. But it was so much fun. I think Michelle whipped absolute ass at it, and I had so much fun doing that with her, because we sort of start off the whole thing, and it was awesome. So much fun.
I agree with you, Nate. Like, it's really fun. I find Katie and Daryl's relationship really fun always, and like there's like, because they're just such different human beings, and they're so close, and they've known each other forever. And I have an older brother, and he's got friends, and so I know what that dynamic is, and it's really fun. But that scene especially was just insane and so gross, but so like, I don't know, it's just like such a taboo subject, obviously. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with it, lots of laughs.
Yeah.
Excellent. So how long can it take to get such a good dry take when so many of the jokes are so outrageously funny? Or has it just come natural now?
I mean, it depends on the scene. It depends on the day. Sometimes we really suffer through it and break a lot. And then other times, we're like in the zone. I think we've definitely hit a rhythm with each other where we do a rehearsal, we kind of get those like initial giggles out of the way so that when we're on set, but I mean, every once in a while, you just can't help it. Like somebody makes a dumb face or a line gets delivered in a way that just hits you, and, and you kind of just have to roll with it. But we tend to move really fast on set, which is a lot to do with how great of a director Jacob Tierney is. He's amazing at keeping us moving and not letting us kind of get too silly with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sort of depends on the day, fully on the day, because there's a lot of funny content and that they've written and that we get to be a part of. And so on the day, if it's a funny, giggly sort of a day, it's going to take a little bit longer. And if it's not, maybe we can, rush through some things, not rush through, but get through them faster than we thought we would have. It all depends on who's had some sugar in their cereal that morning. I'm not really sure. But yeah, sometimes it goes really fast. Other times it can be a bit of a drag, but a fun drag. So not actually a drag at all.
Cool. Where did y'all see this show going? And did you project that it was going to be such as popular and iconic today?
So when we started, when Jared and I started doing the like the web series stuff, when he brought the idea to me, we had no real idea where it was going to go. We hoped that it was going to go somewhere great, but we didn't really know. We were doing things just that we thought were funny. So that's what happened. And then all of a sudden that gets turned into a TV show, and then everybody else is there, which is fantastic. And then it's just like you hope that it goes far, but I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody does. I had no idea where it was going to go. Thankfully, it's gone as far as it's gone, and people really like it. So always shocked at how much people like it and how we're able to continue on doing what we love, which is fantastic. But no way could you ever expect again have the crystal ball to be like, oh yeah, that definitely going to happen. 100 seasons, 50,000 episodes, whatever. So very excited about it, but no idea that it was going to go this way.
So since you're obviously fans of huge comedy and film and television, all these references, are there any particular scenes in movies, comedy wise, that always stick with you, that you wake up, you're like, oh shit, that scene's funny?
My first introduction to comedy was through my older brother having VHS tapes of SNL. And then in particular, the Chris Farley, best of Chris Farley SNL. That was like my first introduction to comedy. So like Van Down by the River, The Lunch Lady, like, pardon me, Chris Farley was like my first comedian that I loved and made me laugh. And so I think probably Van Down by the River was like my first favorite and still makes me laugh every time.
Hey, Dad, I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
What about you, Nathan?
Yeah, Chris Farley was a huge one. I loved him in David Spade so much. Black Sheep.
Get this. A corn-fed harvest mouse, a hooker, a nun, a Flemish peasant woman.
Hilarious. Tommy Boy, hilarious.
And the kids are yelling from the back seat, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire. I can't stop.
I love those ones. I love the Mel Brooks movies like Spaceballs and stuff like that. Also grew up watching Jim Carrey. Love Jim Carrey so much.
And congratulations on all your success. You smell terrific.
And so those, not only is Jim Carrey Canadian, I think he's hilarious. His physical comedy is great, but I agree with Michelle. Chris Farley and the duo of Farley and David Spade really was something where I was just like, oh, wow, this is possible on camera. This is so interesting and so funny. And those are things that I watch over and over again, and I still giggle at them because I'm a...
Rowwoods. Wow. That's a total weird word, isn't it?
That is a freaky word, man.
An immature type of a guy, and I just think they're great. Yeah. So those guys are just fantastic. Yeah.
Well, all righty then, and Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was so nice meeting you.
So nice meeting you.
Yeah, great meeting you as well.
Yeah, best of luck. I love the dog. I've got a dog over there. I was hoping she'd join me. It's a Letterkenny dog, German Shepherd Boxer. So
Oh,
beautiful.
That's
Fantastic.